How are we looking, T-Rex? What do you see? Oh, that's different. It's Drippy. Puddle is smaller. And it's not melting snow either. We've got a saturation situation in the sky. Cloud touching the ground is called fog. When the temperature and the dew point come together, you have low pressure, no wind. It's drizzling. It's not that bad. Yesterday there was all new snow here. It's all gone. Any daffodils? Yes, on a daffodil hunt. We want to see the birds too. All right. There's a daffodil. T-Rex, we got a daffodil. Come on over here. Very quiet this morning, but the real birds are singing. Did you listen to the masters for the piped-in bird sounds yesterday? For a while it was a little distracting, but it was great golf until Scotty Scheffler ran away with it. I would have liked to seen a little bit more of a competitive ending, but good for him. So that's all done. And we begin our 1 week of bonus skiing here at Stowe. They were going to close on Sunday, but all that snow last month said, let's stay open. And they did some grooming. I guess Nosedive was groomed below Rimrock. And the thing is, this morning, we got to take a shuttle over there because they're done with the over easy. Yeah, I know, first world problems, right? You can really see the buds swelling even on the webcam this morning. The red coming out. You can hear the red-winged blackbird. Can't stop spring. Spring skiing today. We're doing it. Down the Boston area. Boston Marathon today. That low cloud and fog should burn off. I see the temperature and dew point are both 39 in Lawrence, Massachusetts this morning, so a little chilly. But there's enough wind aloft. Actually, up around 18,000 feet, the wind is 75 knots. It's going to mix out the atmosphere. And even though this morning, there's not one isobar around New England. Look at that. There's a weak low there in northern Maine, another one near New York City. And I said the isobars were black, they're brown. So with no isobars, very little wind today, we have that going for us. And it should be an offshore breeze. Look at where there's no fog this morning. Cinnamon Rainbows Cam at Nantasket Beach. Weir is going surfing this morning. Look at that. There's a trawler out there. I have no idea why people from Boston put their R's where there should be no R's. Like in Morikawa. And I have Winder. No idea. Anyhow, playing along with my Boston accent and going skiing. This may be my last ski day today. Uncertain. What did it look like? Well, here's what it looked like. All by himself, men's division leader. And look at the ladies. Boston Marathon looks beautiful. See, the difference is you got an offshore flow. Offshore flow. Gear is drying by the fire. Same map we started with the last few days for Saturday night, April 20th, 8 p.m. There's a boundary, and no storms. The last 3 days we went from a 975 to 1,001 to 1,010 to now, way down there in Texas, there's 1,006. So what's happened is it looks like we're going to get a mostly quiet week, but the wind direction makes a huge difference. Which way does the wind blow? Because when wind goes uphill, it makes clouds and precipitation. When wind goes downhill, like in Boston right now, it makes sunshine, dry air, and warmth. Then sometimes the wind will blow downhill in northern New England and make sunshine, and blow onshore in southern New England and make it cool and gray. And it looks like we are going to reverse the two roles here over the next 48 hours. So while it's so beautiful in Boston and so foggy here, the fog, by the way, is much higher than it was this morning while we were skiing. But it's raining again. So it has rained every day since just about the day after the eclipse. But in southern New England, it's gorgeous. So how do I show all of this? I showed earlier the weak low pressure systems all over the place. How about this afternoon? No, this evening's map. Look at all that red over Texas into Oklahoma and Kansas. A major severe weather outbreak in the middle of the nation with that storm that came into California a couple days ago. And here in the Northeast, you got these orange dashed lines. Those are surface low pressure systems a little convergence, and it even shows the possibility of a little rain or mixed snow in the higher elevations here. That's a subtle sort of backdoor cold front I've been talking about for some time. And then if you look at the tomorrow map, it does not look like so much severe weather, but there's a major system in the middle of the country with a lot of rain. Another one with some snow out there in Idaho and Wyoming. And here in the Northeast, we've got high pressure trying to come in, but again, some orange dashed lines, so not totally sunny. Ultimately, what's going to happen is the high pressure is going to build to our north, and that's going to cause the air to come in from the northeast and east in southern New England. So it's going to definitely turn cooler, but what about wetness in the Boston area, where eventually I am going to return? Skiing was great this morning, by the way. So here is the pivotalweather.com. That's the one I just showed, pointing my finger at a couple seconds ago. And there is the low pressure in the middle of the nation going into the Great Lakes and kind of splitting up. And then it looks like Thursday, we are looking at a wave of low pressure going off to our south on Thursday afternoon. That could bring some showers around here and a cooler onshore flow. It's trying to keep most of the rain, though, off to our south. I believe that when I see it. And it doesn't look like any big storm, but it could be cool and damp, and that could linger into Friday. And then we've been talking about this for a long time. What's going to happen with this next batch of cold that's trying to come in here on Friday into Saturday? It looks like the front just kind of comes in lazy with sort of a positive tilt trough and not much going on here, but it is turning colder. Complete change from the forecast of 72 hours ago, which showed a big storm here on Saturday and next Sunday, the 21st. And if I show you this at upper levels of the atmosphere, maybe you get a different handle on it. So we have this upper level low in the southwest and another one here in southeastern Canada. So our flow is going to mostly come out of Canada for the next couple of days. And you see a trough in the middle of the nation that's kind of coming in our direction, a little ridging right over us Thursday, Friday. So that guarantees no big storms, even though we may have some low level moisture. And then a trough in southeastern Canada, a ridge in the southeastern United States, and there will be a battle zone in there, but because it's positive tilt, not really digging, it looks like the front wants to come through with just waves of energy. It's not a done deal by any means. It's still 3 to 4 or 5 days away. What's today? Monday. Yeah, Patriots Day in Boston. It's like a holiday, so kind of treating it that way myself up here in Vermont. And we've got bonus day number 1 today. The area was supposed to close yesterday in the big picture, but there was so much snow in the last 4 weeks. Up at the snow stake right now, we have 65 inches of snow at the snow stake up around 4,000 feet. The average depth for this time of year is 66. So we have climatologically average snowfall. And look at the wall-to-wall coverage on the trails here and in the glades. We have plenty of snow, and once again, we're running out of business before we run out of snow. That is, people stop skiing, they transition to their next phase of their season, and the ski area is shut down with snow still left on the ground. Unless you're someplace like Jay, Killington, Sunday River, they're going to keep on skiing until the foreseeable future. And here in the Northeast, maybe some rain and snow mixed today. It was fun out there again this morning, so some Enmore yesterday, wrapping up the Masters, and then this morning on the slopes with more new friends. All right. Always happening, and maybe see me here one more day. We'll talk about it. Talk to you tomorrow. 3:30 Sunday afternoon. Listening to the fake birds on the Masters, but it's a beautiful day in Augusta. And for about the, I don't know, I think 4th day in a row, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it is precipitating here at Mount Mansfield. It's mostly rain, maybe a few snowflakes at the very top. Great snow report as always. This afternoon clouds came in, showers came through. It might sound weird, but some rain might actually help conditions going forward by improving glide. While we all love fresh snow, whenever the new natural snowfall warms up this time of year, it often turns the mountain into a glue factory. Those fresh snowflakes become suction cups as they warm up. Some rain can help speed up the transition into a faster granular surface. Awesome. Well, we're getting that now. But the bad news at the bottom of that punchline was, oh, and this is the last day for the Over Easy. That's the Over Easy. Shuttles will be provided Monday through Friday, and the Octagon is open only for restrooms. So they're open for another week, but not with all the regular amenities. And we're dripping again. About 4:30. So I saved a daffodil from there, and then there's another one over here. Yeah, I'm counting my daffodils. That one's gonna be okay, right, Rex? Which way? Very top of the mountain is snowing, confirmed by the new WCAX cam. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. We've been out here with warm water breaking up the ice for a couple days. So this will be a lawn before we know it, the skating rink. A lot of work goes into this whole enterprise here. Much appreciated. What do you mean the over easy's not running this week? Here we go. All right, this is perfect. 750. 756. Let's count the people. As you can, right in the front row. Emily, Bert, Bruce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Regularly scheduled daily drizzle in progress. The bare ground offers some contrast to the otherwise incredibly dense fog, poor visibility, heavy drizzle, nice snow, just gotta go slow. There's a slight chance this turns into snowflakes this afternoon. There's some colder air aloft. Hey. Hey. Dawn patrol. Nice soft snow. Fog just lifted. Getting better. That was a good 10,000 before breakfast. Looks like it's going to start to rain. The drizzle was kind of heavy. And we got a Raptor. Ride home in a Raptor. Oh, so cool. Drunk off the line. Are there any other men running this race? How does this happen? He's all by himself like that. Wow. Talk about running away with it. Beautiful day in Boston. Oh, there's a couple more men. Congratulations. In the 60s, blue sky and sunshine. Oh, what a feat. Meantime, still editing out the door, and it's opposite of beautiful up here. It might even be snowing at the very top. Nah, just wet. Drippy, drippy, drippy every day.